Right, today we're gonna talk about all the ins and outs of sponsoring your posts or promoting your posts on Instagram. So, cue the non-existent intro and let's get going. Right, what's up guys and girls, for the two girls that watch my channel actually. Hey. Anyway, today I want to talk about something that really bugs my mind, to be honest, because it seems like almost all of you, or lots of you guys, are doing it wrong. And it will not only be wrong, it will actually cost you money as well. Actually you could take all of your money that you would spend otherwise on Instagram ads, instead of wasting them, you just take all your money and throw it towards my Instagram agency. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that today. At least not today. Pro tip, best things in life are actually free, like my videos. And actually the very best thing in life is not free, which is but anyway, before we get into it, come on man, Instagram marketing, social media advice, personal branding, how to build up your personal brand, rides in my plane, business trips. I'm doing lots of business trips in the near future, and I will probably take you along, show you the other side of the spectrum. So, why don't you just hit that subscribe button, because, what is there to lose really? So you're looking for new ways to grow on Instagram, step up your game, grow to new heights. And, lots of people are like, okay, why don't I just hit that promote button on Instagram? Of course, you can just hit the promote button and everything's done automatically for you. Just, Instagram will know what they know, right? They can't be wrong when it comes to their own platform, right? Actually, it's right. So let's just go ahead, take my phone, go on Instagram, and just scroll through my feed and search for people that actually do it wrong. Because, after all, I want to show you how you can benefit from, other people's wrongdoings, and actually my wrongdoings as well. Because there's been lots of things that I've done wrong in the past. There's lots of things that I'm doing wrong right now. And of course, there's going to be lots of things going wrong with my business, with my personal, with everything in the future. And I'm going to take you along, or at least I plan to take you along with every right thing that happens. And actually every wrong thing that happens anyway. So let's take out my phone, which I can't find right now.
This, for example, is not actually what you're looking for. This is just your regular post. Nothing in it, like some hashtags in it, like a good day ends with a smile, and just hashtags. Usually hashtags distract from whatever message you want to get across if put in the initial message. And this is just a portrait, and you don't know what's going on. Like, why should I visit this guy's profile? Why? So it turns out most people just go to their latest post and hit that promote button and actually kind of hope for the best. And actually, ladies and gentlemen, this is never gonna work out really well, at least not in business. The kind of post that you wanna have for, a promoted post is a clear post where you get your message across, and that's the most important thing. People don't know you, people don't follow you. They see your post within their feed, and then they should be intrigued. Actually, they should be like, okay, what's this thing about? I want to check this profile out. I want to follow it. I want to buy stuff off of them. Depends on what you want to do with your profile. So think about your post. What are you about? What's your message? What's your story? And how can people actually benefit from that? Always a great way to kind of get people to come to your product or whatever is thinking about how can they benefit from you? How can they benefit from hitting the follow button? What's in it for them? Is it a free product? Is it a cheaper product? Is it just cool visuals? Is it inspirational stuff? Is it motivational stuff? Is it coachings or tutorial? Actually, don't do coachings right from the beginning, because people are being like, what the? Why? Anyway, or is it motivational, inspirational stuff, or is it actually some forms of tutorials, how to behind the scenes, whatever, whatever kind of target audience you want to get, you want to reach, you want to craft your post towards their intentions. So before even making the post, go ahead, take a time to think and think about what is my target audience? What do they really want? What are they in for? Like, I'm an unknown person to them, unless you do retargeting ads, but we're not gonna talk about that today. If you want me to talk about retargeting stuff, comment down below.
tell me. But that's some advanced, that's actually a little bit advanced stuff. And one other thing that actually might help you grow a little bit more organically, in addition to, you know, the ad post, and, you know, if you want the ad post to have its maximum potential, go ahead and craft your post about something that drives engagement. Right, another thing that really works well, but I would not really recommend that, is contests and, you know, every form of raffle, you know, where people can win stuff for free. But, you know, really watch out what you're doing. The thing that you want to give away actually has to be really closely related to your profile, to your brand, to your, you know, company, to your product. You know, you don't want to just go ahead and say, okay, tag your friends. We're gonna give away an iPhone 10. So, you know, of course people are gonna, because everyone wants to have some, you know, expensive stuff. So of course they're gonna like you, tag you. Things will blow up, but, you know, then you'll be sitting on a bunch of you know, dead followers and, you know, ghost followers, and they you know, who likes that? You know, they won't engage. They will unfollow you probably even after. So, you know, lots of them will actually kind of stick around, as I've noticed, because they're like, okay, when's this guy? When do they have another cool giveaway? You know, I'm not interested. I'm not engaging with them, so it actually hurts you, because, you know, like I said in my other video, which I'm gonna link here or here, I still haven't figured out, is 1,000 true fans, or actually only 100 true fans are better than 10,000, you know, random people. Also, what you really want to keep in mind is Instagram is all about the visuals. Of course, you should know that. It's all about looking at the picture and be like, man, this is awesome. You know, I want to watch more of this, you know? So think about that. It's all about the visuals. People need to be drawn to your phone, to your profile, and people should be naturally drawn to the content that you post. You know, that way it drives more engagement. That way everything will work a lot better. Alright, so then you just go ahead and post your post. The post that you crafted and thought, took a lot of time thinking about at first, you know, and you put your post up and then you hit that promote button. Usually I would really advise against going, you know, hitting the promote button, because, you know, you can't really target that well. And usually I would just go into the Facebook Business Manager, or, you know, Power Editor, or whatever it might be called at the time you're watching this video. So, but I think they kind of changed a little bit up. It's a little bit more friendlier, a little bit friendlier to use the promote button. So, and at least for the first kinds of testing, you could, you know, go with the promote button. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to go up and hit the automatic, you know, because they know what they do. Apparently not. You don't want to do that. You want to create a specific and custom target audiences. Targeting 101. You don't just want to throw up one ad and kind of hope for the best. You want to actually split test. You want to do different variations, different tests, and see what kind of ad works the best for whatever goal you have. In this case, probably profile visits. For example, you're a dog photographer and you want to target people that are interested in dogs, and also need photography, or like other photographer pages or other pages that have dog photography. You want to all take those as targets. And when you have that, do the same with the same picture, same everything, just with a different targeting. You know, maybe a broader targeting, or a you know, more narrow targeting. And what you can do, actually, at least in the beginning, what I sometimes like to do is do a split test about automatic and your manual targeting. Because sometimes Instagram knows, sometimes, I'm just saying sometimes, not always, sometimes they know what's right for you. Usually not, but, you know, I've had it happen where they kind of knew better what to target themselves. So you want to split test automatic and not. So how are they knowing this? You know, the algorithm, they kind of put you in a niche and whatever. You should know that. You will know that. I'm gonna do a video about that. Anyway, here's the thing though. I forgot what I wanted to say. Here's the thing though, if you have any sort of fake followers, or if someone bought fake followers for you, or if you bought fake followers and any of those crap, any of this crap, or if you think you have ghost followers, don't hit the automatic button, because Instagram will take a look at all your followers, all your niche, and all the people that like you or follow you, and then they will build their custom audience based off of that. Okay. And if there's 20,000 fake people, of course, it could be that they are majority of your audience, and Instagram's gonna target those kinds of people, and this will drive nothing. And actually, if you have some fake followers, my advice for you today is delete your profile, start from new using my tips, for example. You'll grow better and more, for the long term, and you'll have more fun, and you will actually make some money off that if done correctly, and if you want to. You don't have to. One last thing before I wrap this whole thing up. You want your audience sizes because Instagram gives you will reach this and this amount of people. You want to always have them roughly the same in the automatic one, in your custom targeted one, in this, because that way you can actually compare these 3 or 2 or however many split tests you have to each other. So you'll know, okay, this ad performed better. I had 2,000 profile visits and got 200 followers off of that. Right, so this was actually a pretty straightforward tutorial about how to promote your own posts, how to do the paid thing, at least the initial steps that you should be doing. If you want to get one thing off of that, think about the engagement factor. Think about why should people engage with you? What's in it for them? How can they benefit from your content? If you have this little thought experiment in your mind, if you can answer that, you're on the right track. People will answer that themselves, and they will all jump to you and grow using paid ads. One thing that I've noticed though is if you want to grow your personal page for whatever reason, it's usually more efficient to do the Gary Vee strategy and all these things. Do the right hashtagging and engage with people on Instagram. It's usually cheaper. It depends on how much your own time's worth. You should try it yourself, because obviously everything's different for everyone. Yeah, right. So anyway, that's been it for this week. I'm going to Berlin twice this month. So if any of you are in Berlin this coming weekend, hit me up. I mean, I'm all in different meetings and stuff, so I don't know if I have time, but hit me up. Maybe we can meet up for whatever reason. If you're in Berlin 2 or 3 weeks later, I'm there again. If you're in New York City, because by the way, I'm there as well, probably next month, just hit me up, people. And you know what you gotta do. Please hit the subscribe button. Please follow me on Instagram if you want to get more behind the scenes stuff of how I try to get through the thing that I call life without being in a 9-to-5 thing situation. Anyway, my name's Dominik. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye bye.